should be live. Pretty sure. Exactly. Perfect. All right, let's get into it. So we learned something yesterday, which is kind of bothersome. Hey, Draco. Which is that I didn't do this correctly. I completely, rather, I forgot about this trench, so we have to do that one first. And I'm actually unsure if I need to put in this here. Hey, Bungie Bo, welcome. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was looking at it a little bit before the stream started, and seems like it resets from stream to stream. Hey, Kiwi, welcome. So I think what we're going to do is make another one of these, and of course another station over there. And then hopefully that'll sort of work itself out. Alright, so we need a little bit more TNT, and I think we have the rest actually then. How are you doing, Kiwi? Everything good? And also, Draco, oh really? After 3 months? Well, I mean, oh, I cannot imagine going 3 months without playing Minecraft. We're also gonna need a few more iron trapdoors, I see. Luckily, we got plenty of those. Do we have more TNT though? No, we do not. That means we have to go to this farm here. Well, we're currently still trying to clear out the area, Penjibo. The area in which the Kraken is going to be. I'm pretty sure you've seen the Kraken, haven't you? If not, let me know. Then in that case, I'll just log over onto the what's it called? The design world. There we go. Where I already have it designed. Though I must admit, like I've been like theory crafting and looking at the Reddit of on the technical Reddit, and I've sort of been considering trying out some new storage methods in the inside of the Kraken to store all of our items. Because I saw this like with the copper golem, it can pick up 16 blocks, so if you have enough of them, it's going to work quite nicely. However, I'm unsure like I don't think that's gonna save us a lot of hoppers, but like the fact is we have a lot of overkill on the hoppers, right? In the build. Can we check how many hoppers? I think we can. Right, so if we check in here, we need an absolutely ridiculous amount of hoppers. We need 3,770 hoppers, right? Which is a pretty ridiculous amount of hoppers. Jesus Christ, that gave me a scare. But thank you, Melted Wolf, for the follow, I suppose. Meltdown, you kinda got me. Alright, that's almost, that's plenty. That's good. And that's good. Okay, so now we have enough gunpowder to complete this. Boo to you too. Okay, grab a little bit of sand. Make as much TNT as I can. Nice. Right. Hey, Saucel, welcome. On the Twitch channel. You accidentally found a good seed? Oh yeah? What sort of seed did you find? Alright, let's jump down here. Bring this forward to right about here. Grab that. This. And then we can remove this. Alright, I need a minecart. I'm pretty sure that we can find a minecart. Yes, exactly. Get away from me, creeper. We don't like you. Haha! Sometimes fortunate. Sometimes fortunate. Check. Now we just need this here. That there. Make a big L shape. Grab another one of these. Put that down there. And somehow make it through here. Yes. Place that there. Put that there. Piece of redstone here. Oh, we're also missing a one delay. We're probably, yeah, missing both a couple of a lever and a couple of repeaters. Hey, Mika! Welcome, man. You finally mastered your ABCs? Or Lindy. Oh yeah, sorry, Lindy. Damn, Kiwi, you remembered it quicker than I did. Well done. You spawn in a village. Villages are always good at spawn. And welcome here, Ryan. And thank you, Saucel. I'm not always quite sure how to respond to flattery. Like right, it was the levers. I'm not particularly good at like taking flattery in, you know. Alright, that should be plenty. It does reset, it would seem. Well, I mean, you have a goal of reaching first every stream, I suppose. Plus, it makes me notice you more, if that helps. Ever think about doing a skyblock, lucky block, mutant creature world? I have thought about doing a skyblock. I kind of like the way those go. Not gonna lie. I like. Hello. I kind of like the play style you have to do there. It's super grindy, but then again, I don't mind the grind, clearly. So I think Skyblock is kind of cool. Skyblock is kind of cool. Ah, darn. We try that again. Oops. Okay, grab one of those. One tick. Boop, boop. That needs to be not on the repeater, but on the block. Easy. A super flat structureless? No. I will not do a structureless, but I have thought about doing a super flat. There's just so many blocks that are going to be missing from it. If I do a structureless. Like, again, I don't mind the grind, but I do mind, like... Ah, right, yeah, I need an observer there. I'll give you 1 second here. Oops. That's 1, when we hear the explosions. That's 2. And that's 3. I should probably wear a chest plate here. That's why we wear the chest plate. Right, so we have a bunch of water here that I need to fix. I should go get the night vision shulker, shouldn't I? I feel like that would be the right choice here. Okay, so how much water do we still have left here? None. That's pretty good. Then we have all of the water there, which really sucks. But I guess I don't mind letting it run over it for a little bit. Hold on. You remember doing a skyblock and yeah, right. Hey, Julie, welcome. Alright, so we have a bit of water coming through here. let's deal with this. Although I am kind of worried because I feel like the TNT machine should be close by now. Oh yeah, it was. Good thing we got out. Not oi, 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 oi. No language, Julie. Language. Yes, Herobrine. Right. I think I can cut this off now, up there. Without having to worry too much about it. So, did I turn these ones off over here? Well, I call all of you a peasants, so, I mean... All of you all are peasants. Just kidding, of course. Just kidding. Let's just get some of these blocks stored away. All of the stuff that we don't really need. Okay. Yeah. Where did that shulker go? Did it go which? Please say it went. And then run away! Run away! The TNT machines are coming. That was kind of rude. I will admit. Okay. I want to grab out the sand here for sure. And we can drop that back in. Okay, cause hold on, we're not wearing the lighter. Good stuff. Okay, I want to figure out where all of this water comes from. Okay, here. That will work. Fix. So now that should all be good. I just need this to quiet down. Fix. Fix. Like all of this can get blown up again, so I don't really worry too much about it. This, I suppose. Fix. Alright, now all of this is dry, which is good. Huh? What? No. You can definitely stay. So why? Please do stay. You haven't done anything that I would consider spam, so. Now the question is if I need to do this side here. Well, I'll just start it from here, and then we'll see if I have to cover up all of the sand. I might have to. Can I swim in here so I don't have to keep the space button down? How much, well, I'm hoping that we can actually finish this up within the week, or well, next. A maximum 3 more weeks. Because, like, and that's just because, like, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming on Monday. And there's going to be a few more, days next week where I'm not going to be streaming. So I'm sort of thinking that it might be sort of late, but I think we can clean this up today. Then we might be able to build up most of the return stations, and we might actually even be able to launch the World Eater and run it once today. I'm hoping. And then I think it's really only going to be like a 5 to 10 hour project from there for the World Eater to clear out all of it. Because like the world, like as soon as the World Eater's running, I don't have any. Oh shit, we ran out of sand. Huh. As soon as the World Eater's done, I don't really have to touch it. I just need to. How rude, Julie. I just need to run it and pretty much be FK. For 5 to 10 hours, I think. I think that's around the time I anticipate that it will take to clear out all of the area with the actual World Eater in place. Is Fawn here? Did I miss Fawn? Huh. Bait. But I'm sort of hoping. Alright, let's see how much water that takes out. I most certainly don't want this here. Check. I probably do have to fix the entire lining. Oh well. Water is such a weird thing to work with. Yeah, I did. I don't know. I figured I just sort of missed whoever joined in on the stream, and I was like, ah, right. Well, in that case, welcome, Fawn. But because like I'm not above like waterbend. Yes. Well, on that note, if you could bend any element, like in Avatar, right? What element would you choose and why? Airbending? Okay. What about you here, Brian? Airbending? Right. Well, you probably wouldn't be able to fly, but yeah, sure. Well, I suppose you'll be able to use an air glider, but you'll probably not be able to fly. And Earth for Soul Cell? Hmm. I don't know. I'd probably pick waterbending. Water or fire. Just 'cause fire is cool. And I can imagine how much I would be able to save on my heat bill. Well, if it's dealing with dry leaves, then wouldn't firebending work too? Because you could just like burn them away? Or is that me thinking in a foolish way? Oh, lighter, wear that, so we don't crash to the ground. Now I gotta move all of these like spots here. Gotta fix that so that doesn't come in the way. We still have issues with all of the water down here. I have no idea how to deal with that right now, except for making a wall and fixing it, but that just feels like an infinitely bad decision too, because it's going to be so much work. Can I cheese this a little bit? I do need to cover up this hole too, eh? I would use obsidian if it wasn't because I would have to remove it afterwards. Well, I suppose I could use ancient debris, but that also just seems like a wee bit overkill, doesn't it? Okay, that's good. Now all of that water is gone. I still have a bunch of water coming out here, but I think I can fix that by simply like adding in a wall here. Wall here. I think that's gonna take out all of the water we see here, hopefully. No? Okay. So what have we forgotten to cover up here? Ah, just straight up sources. Okay, that's... I guess that's fair too, to some degree. Okay, fix. Let's fly over here. Do we see any other water issues? Hey, Tim, welcome. Oh, sorry, I wasn't playing along. I started a argument and then I didn't. Um. Yeah, but imagine how much it's gonna suck to like fly home on a glider when it's like out there. Ah, right. Ah, funny, funny. I will almost give you points for that here, Brian. Almost. Um, let's just continue the look down here to see if there's any stray water. We do have some stray water here. So let's just fix that up real quick. I can't fix that yet, but we'll get to it. Because I'll need a bunch of like weird blocks for that. Ooh, lapis lazuli. And we have a stream here we need to fix. Fix. More lapis lazuli. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. And a bunch of water coming from places I don't even know where is. Well, I guess we can cover it up with cobblestone. Fix. 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 And how much does that take out? Pretty decent chunk. Now it's just this. And of course all of this, oh, wait, shit, is out. No, yes, no, yes, maybe. That's a lot of water. Well, we'll come back and deal with that in a second. First, we will cover up this area. And I do think I have a few dry sponges left on me. Perfect. Perfect. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, good stuff. I think we will fly over to get... we can keep that. This goes up here. There. Because I think I have a lot of useless blocks over here that I don't really need. So we'll grab those. We'll start creating the wall from those. But I also kind of want a bunch of... If we have a couple of night vision potions, that might be very nice underneath the water. Especially like for you guys, like I can sort of see without again, only sort of. I can sort of see without the seems like we still have a couple of night vision potions left. Nice. I can sort of see without the night vision, but I know you guys can't, so we'll get you guys some vision. Oh, really? Do you guys watch on your computer, phone, or TV or whatever? What device do you guys use? Just out of curiosity. We'll start here, I suppose. Put on the chest plate. Grab a type of block and head down into this area. Okay. So if I make the wall around here, I only need to clear out all the water that's here, which is really gonna suck, not gonna lie, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. I wonder if I have some water breathing potions in my inventory. In that shulker. I might have. Well, before we check, I'm just gonna go get some air. Then we can check. Okay, water breathing? My god. Sometimes I have prepared myself for a much worse time than this is actually gonna be. Like, the World Eater will be able to deal with all of that water. I don't need to, so we just have to take care of the water here in the trenches. Ah, Joe never drowns. Worry not. Yeah, respiration is broken AF, but I mean, not quite as broken as water breathing. Alright, that's one wall put in place here. We'll just continue it up here, so there are no issues. This goes into a cave, fine. Now, it is this area over here I really worry about, because, okay, I have put the wall in here, but not on this side. Ugh, that kind of sucks. Just gonna go through here so I can see where I want the wall to go. Here. This is enough to make a man despair, not gonna lie. My god, it's so long. I guess we can use tough blocks. It is but a wall. This is but a wall. Hey, exclusive. All right. Hey, welcome, man. I've been pretty good. I've where am I though? Oh shit, there's no wall here. Life is rough. Well, I guess we'll deal with this side first, and then we'll go to the other side afterwards. So apparently I forgot to make a trench, or rather, I didn't think it was needed, but after having a look at the schematics, I now know that I was wrong. It was indeed needed, this trench here on the back, so I have to make that anyway, which really sucks. Somebody please save me. How about you though? All good? Okay, that is looking pretty good. There's wall all the way now, except for over here. Wait, you're both on the Twitch and the YouTube now, exclusive? Huh. Well, I mean, whatever floats your goat, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been loud. But damn, it was good. Oh, this up here is free. Nice. Out of that kind of blocks, then we switch on to this. I suppose. There we go. That's looking pretty solid. Oh no, I drowned. What will I do? Oh wait, I forget drowned are weak creatures that can't harm me. Ah, out of those blocks too? Ah, in that case we switch to the cobble. Ow. Okay, so... bugger. There's more? Really? No, stop. This is not fair. How does this keep going? Like, honestly. Oh, but we have a little bit of lapis. We take those. Yeah, well, I'm really only interested in the lapis and the diamonds. Like, the rest is kinda... Like, the rest we have automated. So instead of me having to actively seek it out, I can sort of just sit back and AFK for the rest of the ores. Yeah, so I can show you, Julie, actually. Right, so as far as iron goes, right, we have a iron golem farm. So there's a... iron golems are protectors of villagers by exploiting that fact, right? Whenever a villager gets scared, right, there's a chance... Well, I'm showing you how my iron golem farm works, right? Whenever no. How about look? I take care of my viewers and I tell them how it works. It's part of what you get for watching here, right? So you see, whenever a villager gets scared, there's a chance that he might summon a golem, right? So right down here, I have the cells. In order for this to work, however, it needs to count as a village. A village is a group of beds with villagers in them within 12 blocks of each other, right? So we have this, right? We have these 3 guys in here with these 3 beds. They're standing there. They cannot move. They're trapped there for all of eternity. If they get scared, they are going to attempt to spawn an iron golem. An iron golem can only spawn on a flat block, right? Or rather, on the regular level. Up here, everything is just 1 or half a block taller than it can be, or that a half a block taller. So iron golems cannot spawn here, but they can spawn down here in the water. So if these guys get scared, they will attempt to spawn in a golem up here. I have then put zombies bouncing up and down here, constantly scaring the villagers, right? So they can never sleep, right? Whenever they try to sleep, the very cool guy here, he scares them awake, increasing the chance of a golem spawning. So we have 2 zombies and 3 villagers in each cell, making 3. Blah, 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 blah. It's making 12 villagers in total. Now, the iron golems will then spawn up here on occasion. Like, this isn't a terribly effective farm, but it's all right. It's not incredibly effective. But the iron golems will then spawn up here, and they will then be pushed into the nether portal, which then instantly teleports it to the nether. Let me show you the nether side. Because, like, and it's very important that the golem is instantly moved away from the villagers, because if there is a golem, they won't spawn one in. So the quicker you can move the golem away from the villagers, the faster it can spawn a new golem. Which is why we're using portals, because that as soon as its shoulder touches the portal, it will teleport directly to the nether here. Now, for the nether side, we have this right here. Up there, you see the iron golems. That's where they come through on the that's where the portal is in the overworld, right? That pops the golems in here. They then push each other through here and into the lava where they stand. Right? Then the iron is then moved into this chest, which then pushes the iron all the way over here into a line, right? It's called a dropper line, essentially moving the items upwards. Can I get up there? I suppose I can. Up here, I have set up a system that drops the items back through the portal, so that it is brought back to the overworld. That uses it's an absolutely terrible farm in regards to tormenting things, but that has 2 functionalities by bringing it back to the overworld. It means, one, it actually works somewhat like a chunk loader. A chunk loader is a thing that keeps the area here loaded even if I'm not here, right? So it works as a semi-automatic chunk loader. It doesn't fully load it because it's not quite effective enough, since I built a very tiny iron farm. This one only produces like 4,000 iron an hour in the neighborhood of that anyway. The iron is then shot through the portal and lands right about there. I actually saw Golem disappear there, but there my iron lands. See, here it comes through, and then it stands there. Right? It stays put there. Then I put a minecart here, because minecarts, unlike hoppers, can pull blocks through a full block. Right, so I know all my iron ends up right on that block. That means that this thing here can pull out iron. And then, essentially, I just have a bunch of storage here for all of the iron. That goes all the way down here, where I then have... Yeah, it's between 3,600 or 4,000. No, that's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. It's not like it's highly efficient for the amount of villagers, but like the thing about this particular design, if I wanted to, I could build another, like move 5 blocks up and make another portal on top of it and make more villager beds next to it, and I could stack them on top of each other and go all the way up to 220,000 iron an hour. But I don't need that personally, especially since I do the trick with... Alright, see, there was a golem that disappeared instantly. I do the trick where I bring it back, meaning that it is semi-self-loaded, giving me much more iron that way, because usually whenever you see a streamer or a YouTuber or someone else doing this, their iron farm is only loaded some of the time. No, because then I'm gonna end up in the lava, and I don't wanna. Then I'm going to be the one pushed into the lava and die. I really don't want to do that. That sounds like a bad time to me. All right, so we can just grab a night vision potion. That sounds like an awful time to me. Why do I have so much water up here? Oh. I guess we continue on this. But that's sort of how my iron farm works. As for redstone, we have the witch farm. As for what other ores are there? Coal. I don't really use much coal. I use other fuel sources, but if I wanted to, I could go to my wither skeleton farm because they drop coal. And what other ores are there? Copper. I don't have a farm for copper, but I could easily make a copper farm by exploiting drowns. And we're out of blocks. Huh, that kind of sucks. I guess I will run the machine once, and then just run after it, picking up the blocks. Huh? How did I lose a TNT there? Hello. That was kind of scary, not gonna lie. Put that back here. Check. So sorry. Hey, what's up? Well, it turns out I forgot to make a trench here. Which really sort of sucks, right? While running after this, I do feel like it is prudent to be wearing my chest plate and not anything else, really. Oh, diamonds. That's been a while since we've seen, like, regular diamonds. This is a lot of water. Where does this come from? Really? Do we have a bunch of water here? We do. Okay, perfect. Throw out that stuff. We don't really care about coal. Well, I firmly believe that you should never hold back a sneeze. Like, you shouldn't try and control your sneeze, you should just let it rip. It feels so much better. Good morning, Aaron. Welcome back. Huh. Okay. I can fix that. We fix. Oh, more lapis. Hello. Oh, more lapis. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Okay. Well, I really don't care about the copper, but I guess it is what it is. Well, I'm sure that maybe someone in here might want to join you. Seems like we need to get out of here. We need to skedaddle. Because I most certainly do not want to get hit by my own TNT machine. How embarrassing would that be? Oh, that's a far drop. Right, let's go turn it off. Geyser is terrible to work with. Turn that off. So when it returns, I have a little bit more time to figure out what to do. Okay, fix that. Ooh, a piece of candy. Do we have some on this? We do. Nice. Cobblestone. That's also more blast resistance, so I should really be using that more. But yeah. Okay, fix. Grab this. That should take care of a little bit of that. Perfect. All of that water is from that over there, so I need to remove that first. And then I need to remove this, okay. Cobblestone. Alright, see you later, Julie. Okay, that should deal with that. Oh, piece of candy. That's all good. This not quite. Well, I could do this side with, now that I think about it, with obsidian. That way I'm sure that it won't ever break through. That would be the smart move, but I never claimed to be a smart man, I suppose. Knowing how to fix your issues and fixing them are two completely different things, surely, right? Where do you come from? Up here. Okay. Fix. Oh, we also have some water here. Water from in there? No? Oh, how am I gonna empty this out? Okay. I suppose I just need to get started. Somewhere. Might as well be here. Hey, gaming guy. Helldivers. It is a pretty good game. I'm surprised. Like, I don't know. I figured it would be one of those games that would just sort of die after a little bit. But people are still playing it, so it must be good. Hey, Void, welcome. Would it be smarter to just... But then I need beacons, or am I willing to do this by hand? Well, it's not a lot, so... I suppose I am willing. Okay, so we're gonna clear out a lot of these blocks here. And then we're gonna make a water sweeper. And that goes through this entire channel here and clears out every bit of water. Potions here, nice, grab, drink. What arrest did the man get after exploding 100 batteries in his neighbor's house? I don't know. He was charged with battery. That's actually pretty good. I like that one. I like that one. Alright, this is one of the holes for the beacon beams back in the day. I wonder if I remember how to make the water sweeper. Considering how much time I spent making water sweepers to clear out the ocean here, I feel like I should have that down in my memory. I feel like that should be stored knowledge. I think I have a couple of water breathing potions, didn't I? Yeah, good. So let's just get one of those and start clearing this stuff out. You're right, you're right. I will listen. And when I say that, it's to my own conscience and sort of life choices. We need beacons. We'll come back for the sponges later. Grab some of this. Alright, let's get some beacons in place, because otherwise this is just gonna take way too long. And again, I don't mind grinding, but let's not do it too needlessly. Where was the hole? Here. Oh. Are you still fully functional? No. Well, I mean, but pretty close to being fully functional. Yeah? That is some pretty good news, if you ask me. Oh, I can only get haste 1. No? Haste 2? What am I getting? Haste. But so there are more of this missing underneath. Where did this thing blow up? Ah, there. Okay. Can I now go up here and get the... Knock knock? Who's there? I suppose. I'll ask. Let us who? Let us in! Yeah, let us in, it's freezing cold. Yeah, there we go. It's been a while since I've heard that one. It hasn't gotten any better since last time I heard it, but hey, at least I saw it coming. Removing this is so much nicer with a beacon, not gonna lie. This is gonna be when it stops being as nice having that beacon, but still pretty nice. I think this is the maximum level I'm gonna take it down to. Oh. Night vision. Why are chickens so funny? I don't know. Why are chickens so funny? I don't know. That feels kind of like a stretch joke. Not gonna lie. That feels a little bit more than a stretch than a joke. Not sure I like that one, or rather, I don't like that one. That's That's an L. That's an L on the jokes for you. You can do better. I know you can do better. And now we're outside the range of that beacon. Oh well. When do I come back in range? Oh, piece of candy. Layer 4 is the layer I go down to? Yeah, because like the rest here is still that's pretty easy to remove with sponges, and it's gonna take longer to add that layer in with or add that layer on the machine than it is going to be to remove it by hand. I need to figure out where the last beacon was. No. Where was it at? Gotta look somewhere around here for a hole directly down. Really? Where am I missing it? Oh, it's here. Okay. Fix up the beacon. Oh wow, that is really taking some damage underneath. How rude. And it's one of those few things that we really don't care about. What's that? What was that message? Hey, welcome, young boy. I'm gonna try not to butcher this. Yamboya? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I don't know, Herbind. What is the most popular fish in the sea. Alright, that should fix that beacon. So let's pop this in here, that there. And apparently I missed a block up here. A starfish, yes, it is indeed the star. You are so right. Perfect. Fix. Well, I am the main character in my world, I suppose. But let's not let that get to our heads. There's nothing more annoying than a main character with a overly big ego, is there? Okay, so now I should have the capabilities of removing pretty much everything in between these two. I just need to take that down to this layer. And then we're sort of counting on the fact that I won't have any more water to deal with after this, I hope. I think this is going to be the end to our water adventures. Pop that in there. I don't know how that got in there, but hey. Always remember the last time I was chased by the warden? I still wake up drenched in sweat and nightmares. Yes. I do remember it. I'll get rid of that. Nice. I think that's the most stressed I've been in this world, being sort of caught between wardens spawning in. Yeah, it was like usually I go into stuff very well prepared. However, I had underestimated the warden, which is a rare occurrence, all right. Like I think I usually overestimate whatever I'm about to do and over prep for it. So like the fact that I was so woefully prepared for that fight was kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Oh, there's a creeper. Was kind of bad. Nice try, creeper, but okay, so now we just need to make the machine. Wait, was that a diamond? No. Now we just need to make the machine from about here. So I can run through, removing pretty much all of the water here. Ooh, let's just cover up the holes here. So I can remove all of this water here. Alright, I also need to... Okay, we still have a bit of work left over here. Never mind. I was getting ahead of myself. Right? Yeah. Okay, so this also needs to go. Ugh. Yeah, if we ever go back, or rather, when we go back there, because I'm gonna need a ridiculous amount of sculk for this build, right? I am going to be getting all the potions. I'm going to be spawning in, like, 50 iron golems, just to, like, wander around down there. And while they fight the wardens, I'll be removing the removing pretty much all of their spawn options. I think I already baby saved it quite a bit, but in case there are areas that I haven't, the golems will sort of find that out for me while I mine out for the required sculk for this build. You really shouldn't be licking dirt. So we remove all of this. And I think it is enough if I just cut it here. I don't think I have to go much further than this. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, do I not pick up the... Well, we infinitely want the lapis than we do just stone. Okay, this is down to the level we want it on. Okay. Up here. Okay, that is about perfect now, isn't it? Yes. Well, is it? Is this on a 4? It is on a 4, but that is not. This is definitely not. Okay, so I think we're now ready to build the water sweeper, removing all of this water here. Of course, we still need to grab all the materials required and that sort of stuff, but if I remember, we need observers, right? We need sticky pistons. We need slime, we need honey. We're just going to keep all of that in here. We might as well do a flyby on the farm here to repair the elytra and the pickaxe. Since we're going this way, like vaguely anyway. Well, I mean, whatever floats your goat, Salsa, I suppose. Whatever floats your goat. No cap, or FR, no cap on God. Alright, is this enough to repair both, I wonder? Boop. Yep, it was. Alright, so... Yeah, they are. They drop fish at least, so, I mean... oh, I should totally be wearing my totem whenever I do that. Okay, so we're gonna need a bit of honey. 2 stacks should be enough. We're gonna be bringing 4 stacks. How has the passive slime farm been going? Whee! Please say we have a bit of slime down here. Oh, that's fine. We'll run the big slime farm for a little bit. Fine. Fine. It is always... Right now, slime is my biggest detriment, which I never thought was going to be the case. But I suppose... we have a little bit of slime in here, it would seem, right now. Oh. That was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be there. There's almost enough down here. I need 4 stacks. Ugh, we were so close. And so we wait. I reckon I can probably turn this off now. We've done it. Nice. If I fly away now, all of the silverfish will despawn, but since they haven't been applied since oozing potion has not been applied to them, I don't really care. Alright, so we have this slime required for the build. Now or for the sweepers. Now we need the temporary block, which we're going to be making out of this, because that's what we know. We're also going to be grabbing some pistons. We also require a couple of those. Oh, how is it the mechanism works? Let's just try and build one here for... So if I remember correctly, it is somewhat like this here. No. Yes. Maybe. Wait, no. Then an observer there. Piston. No. Piston, observer. So I do put the piston there. I put the piston here. Or sorry, that thing there. Yeah, I think I remember. Good stuff. Okay. And then that, I do need a water bucket. Water bucket. We'll grab a couple of pistons from this. Oh, sorry, a couple of observers from this. Fuck it, we'll grab all of those. I might need to make some more observers afterwards. But, eh. It do be... Ow. Oof. Ow. That kinda hurt, not gonna lie. We fly over here. And just for you guys, I don't have any, in that case, not just for you guys, because it's also redstone, I don't want to... We're gonna fly back and brew up ourselves a few night vision potions. Okay, so put down this chest here. guess we can pop these 3 in there. Do I have just some regular water bottles? 3. Why do you act like you're working? 3. A little bit of nether wart. I suppose we'll also grab out Dora the Destroyer just to quickly grab some more nether wart in here. If this has grown, this has grown. Wonderful. That cat got in there too quickly. Damn. Replant another wart. All right, have a wonderful day, Herobrine. Hope to see you again soon, man. Pop all the nether wart in. Carrots. Pop that back in there. Jump in to get the stuff I just dropped. It's just you and me, indeed. Hey, so. Make 9 of this, so we can do that. Extend the range of the potions, or the length of the potions. I'm gonna react either way, so do whatever you feel like. Though the proper way is with a big J, right? So, but do whatever you feel like, man. All right, a few more night vision potions acquired. And then we can head over and build the sweeper. I so hope I remember how to do this. I so hope I remember how to do this. I have to leave a 1 block gap, first of all. Oh, also, let's just do... Yeah, let's start from the bottom and then work our way up. 1, 2, 3. And that is perfect height. Okay. So that's what it's gonna look like. Now we 1, 2, 3. We extend to this length. Perfect. Okay. So it is actually the perfect length, which is quite enjoyable. Well, this is going to be an issue. Or rather, it's going to be an issue if I don't do anything about it. Wait, hold on, Salsa. Yeah, you've mentioned that before. Your screwdriver collection. I remember. That block up there is not going to be annoying. That's fine. That is. That should be an alright height. And yes, good. Ah, well, I'll take that one out too. Good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Alright, so something like this is what it's supposed to look like. Now we get out these guys. And I remove all of this. Wait, something like that. Oh no, the first one is only supposed to be too long. Oh no. That means there's going to be a little bit more water over on this side, but that's fine. I remember now. It's starting to come back to me how this machine is supposed to be. Right, because it's supposed to be two there. Yeah. Put that one down, that up there. This like this. Okay, and now we do this up here. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. That doesn't need it. I'm gonna have to remove that, unfortunately. But, yeah. Which means it's not quite the perfect size for this area, but whatever. It's still a lot less work than doing this by hand. that. I need to remove that and that for now. When I remove that, this should double pulse. Yes, perfect. You put that there. This here, that there. This here. Yeah. Alright, I can't move up on that. I still can't move up on that. There we go. And I put in the motor here. Oh, I think I actually remember this thing. Damn. So proud of myself. Let's move that over here, that here. Yeah, this is exactly how it's supposed to go. Wow, me. Okay, let's just also chuck a carrot down. Welcome back, Salsa. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it is supposed to be there, right? No. I do not remember correctly, because we have that there, and we place that there, here, remove that. And that's how it's supposed to be. Hell yeah, me. Hell yeah. Good job. Considering how much I made this machine, I probably shouldn't be this proud that I do remember, but I don't know, it's not every day I remember how to make a redstone thing, okay? So, let me have this win. This feels like a major win. Mainly because, like, not only do I remember how it goes, I remember why it goes the way it does, right? So I remember why it works. The way it does. We're just gonna take a bit of drowning damage here, it's alright. Okay, I think that is perfection. Okay, but I should probably wall this off here on the back. Though I do have one concern. And that is that there's no obsidian on the sides of it. Does that mean the water will collapse back? It likely does, so we'll just grab some... I will grab some moss actually instead. Because I think I also have access to that pretty close by. So... yeet. Uh, do I actually think that different people in my stream have different personalities? Yes. That's sort of an odd question. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? So we'll use moss here, and we use moss because moss is an easy block to remove, and it cannot stick to slime. So we grab our bucket. My god, I'm good at the game. I'm actually good at the game. Oh. Why didn't you come along? Ah, right, because... No. Wait, what? Oh, it's... Why did that stop? Is it because of the... Yeah, okay, so it's because of the weird way the water is here? Okay. That's more like it. What redstone how redstone usually goes when I am involved here. But no worries. I'll just rebuild the machine a little bit further down. Alright, that stopped because that was hanging out. And of course that's gonna keep going for a while, because... Okay, but all the important blocks are luckily likely not going to drop too far down. Even if they do. I don't really care too much about those blocks, but I suppose we'll grab them too. Okay. Oh, flew by a part on the machine. No observers on that part, so that's fine. Night vision. Alright, have a good one, also. So, the different layers of the water sort of messes up the machine a little bit, which does not come as a complete surprise to me. Like, I somewhat figured that was going to happen, since it's happened before. Okay, let's keep this up. We'll try and rebuild the machine here real quick. Sort of annoying to do this, not gonna lie, but in the uneven water, because just makes it so much more difficult to move around. But we'll get it done eventually. This is why it's so annoying to mess up a redstone build, because like when you make it for the first time around, it is usually the easiest it's ever going to get. Usually doesn't get much easier than it is when you build it the first time around, because afterwards it will have either removed some of the blocks that you were sort of using to make it easy, or stuff like that. So we're sort of stuck doing it this way now. Hey, gaming guy, your headphones are dying, so you need to go? Alright, well, in that case, have a wonderful day, man. Alright, pop up, pop, pop, pop up, pop, pop, pop. Remove those two. Okay, that's as it's supposed to be. Move that. Perfect, move back and forth. this is where it gets really difficult because we don't have the same amount of water we used to behind us. But at least it is only one of these. We have to do it on. Okay, let's just double check that everything is as it's supposed to be. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, then let's try it again. After we picked up those. Otherwise they will definitely despawn as they're getting pushed. Okay. Okay, working exactly as it should so far. Oh, right, is this really not too much? Hello? How? Fine. Stop then. Stop here. I tried so desperately to stop it, but I was unable to. Oh. It's not like it's a big deal, it's just mildly annoying. A mild inconvenience at best. Or at worst, or whatever you want to say. Oh well. That is likely going to be blown away, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it. Good stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna fall right down there. Because I'm pretty sure that all the water we see here now are just like water coming in from the sides. So as soon as I like start removing that, we will be all good on those fronts. But let's just down another water breathing potion. Oh, sorry, night vision potion. I meant, of course. I wish you could like get haste potions. I do think like that Minecraft could do that without making it too broken. But like make a haste-free potion. Like make it super expensive and tricky to get. But like a haste-free potion would allow you to insta-mine Deep Slate, which I think would be really huge for the game. So now we pretty much just go get rid of this. We go dry up our sponges, and then we get rid of the remaining water here. And then we can run, hopefully, the machines without too many issues going forward. Let's just put all of that in here. Slime and that stuff too, sure. This we will pop in here. Rather have a wee bit too much of that. Grab out our sponges. Most of them are wet now, so we're gonna have to go clean those up. Which is especially annoying now that we removed the portal from the area, so now I have to go all the way over here to clean up. I'm begging that I still have the hoe in my inventory. I think I do. Yeah, good. Is it winter in the Nether too? Huh. We still should have a stack in 15 when we're done. Last sponge. Nice. And we keep going. Again, hopefully this will take care of 90% of the water I have to clear out. I'm hoping I'm not going to come across any other like big water areas. Stuff like this won't be, well, that we can quite easily fix if I just pick up some blocks. Yeah, that seems fine. Wait. Ah, this is okay. This is okay. This is nothing major. For a second there, I was like, oh no, did I forget something major down there? But seems like it's just a small cave. Alright, that should take care of this. Perfect. So all that water should disappear. Now we still have quite a bit of water back here, not gonna lie. But it should be fairly easy to remove. Because I think once we remove this here, I think that's just offshoot of this. So once I go out of my way to clear this out, think pretty much all of the water will disappear. Yes, indeed. Perfect. Back there will disappear. Nice. Then we do this here. Which removes all of that water. But then now we start from up here, which is sort of where it's going to get a little bit tricky because this is kind of deep. So I'm hoping that by simply putting these sort of strategically down here, I can remove a lot of that water, and like there aren't going to be too many deep caves like this. And that all of this water will disappear when I go over on this side. Pretty much instantly. Because all the sources have been removed. Yeah, good. That can help out a little bit with the with making this more effective. So if we just switch over to this, remove here, and go 1, 2, bam. Seems like there's a little bit of water that dodges those attempts. Or no, is it? Not sure whether that is from over here. Let's just try and remove a layer of water here. Or if that is actual sources. Okay, it's actual sources over here. Welcome back, Kiwi. This might remind you of something. We're back at this, isn't it wonderful? Absolutely dreadful, if you ask me, but it's necessary. Remove that. Yeah, exactly, right? It's delightful being back at removing water. Oh, wait. I don't even find that joke funny. uh... Okay, let's grab out all the water here. Then here. One, two. This is not actual water, I'm pretty sure. That is just overflow from over here. Oh, hold on. Fix. To a large degree, anyway. And now we need... I wonder if I have enough obsidian to make a portal over here. Because it would be real nice having a portal nearby, wouldn't it? I mean, we have almost enough obsidian just there. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Sweet. Do I have flint steel in here? I do. We'll keep the portal up here in safety. Okay, let's see. How is the spawn? Ah! It connects up to our old spot. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, oh, oh! What a surprise! It made a new portal going back. Okay, I suppose we'll take the obsidian, but I had not seen that coming. And unfortunately, we do have to mine all of it. And we're back. Now there's going to be a bunch of water down here. I am aware of that. But that is pretty easy to remove. Now it's just for this bit here. Unfortunately, I think I have to be one block further up for this to work. Let's actually be out here. Because then I can quite easily just look at the wall there instead. Hey Ape, welcome. Well, I mean, he's probably busy doing something he likes, you know. It's alright to have alone time, especially when you're in a relationship. I would actually highly encourage it. There we have the sponge. Let's actually turn on the hitboxes so I don't lose any. Well, if he wants to take them, then that's up to him. Okay. How did that not fix that? Perfect. We'll go over that later. For now, we just do these areas. We're trying to get rid of the walls of water. Now we are gonna be running into areas where there's like all of that, but hey, Firestar Mage, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll give you a short world tour in just a second. I'm just gonna finish up here what we're currently doing. Or at least with the well, I try to anyway. I try to. I must admit, whenever I'm like working with water or redstone, I am pretty bad at responding to chat. I will give you a heads up on that. Because I don't know, it just burns my remaining brain cells, you know. But welcome, man. We're playing hardcore Minecraft here, and that is pretty much it is the only thing I do. We're 2,668 days into the world, and we're sort of working on our biggest project yet, which is so far taken 600 days, almost 700. I don't know, man. Never really thought about it. Never really thought about it. If I could handle that amount of people in the chat, but I guess we'll find out at some point, maybe. But until then, I'll just do my best with the people I have. Why is this not going down? Is it connected all the way over here? It is. Okay. Fix and fix. That is actual sources, or is it also just... No, that is actual sources. Oh, wait, that was my sponges I used for that? That was unintentional. Mr. Zombie, please, no, could you not? I'm just trying to work. If I remove all of that water, that should affect this here. Okay, good. So it is only this water source that's an issue now. Okay. That worked. Wonderful. Well, have a wonderful day. Right. Gotta hate working with water. Really. Alright, so again. Do I have any more night vision? We do. Wonderful. Alright, let's go dry up our sponges. Alright, so have sweet dreams, man. Alright, dry them sponges. Good stuff. Hopefully this doesn't spawn the portal again. It just connects up to the... It does, really? Well, in that case, I'm keeping that portal and then removing this one. Because I'm not going to be removing 10... Oh, how many? A bunch of obsidian every time. 14 obsidian. I'm just too lazy, so I suppose we'll keep the portal over there until we don't need it anymore. It means a little bit more flight time, but still better than flying all the way back to our home base. I have to go one up, it would seem, on this. Oh, okay. Oh, well, now we have to remove the pathway. Oh. But you and I can be friends as long as you don't touch my sponges. Great. Okay, almost done with the water removing. That's nice. I didn't quite anticipate it would take this long, but hey. We got here in the end. We got here in the end. Bugger off, man. We're trying to work here. Spooters. Oh my god. Such annoying creatures. Okay, so we removed pretty much all the water now. I think Sawcell already left. Julie is a friend of Sawcell's, I think. Alright, so now we just start over here. Remove out any of the water from the edges first, of course, so that it doesn't collapse back in. And that is all of the water from here. Nice. Now we deal with all of the water from here. Grab the last sponges. Nice. We should have 15, yes. I think the goal, I'm gonna alter the goal and say that I just want to remove all the water today. Then we can fix the trench. And tomorrow, and then we can start the World Eater on Sunday, maybe, if I'm streaming on Sunday. Go. Now I'm just gonna take out most of this here, all of this side water. Because then it becomes real easy to do the rest. Since that's gonna get blown away anyway. I have no issue with simply just covering it up with stone. Perfect, so that's that area dry. Now for this area. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, since it's a little bit deeper and a little bit bigger than the rest, but I think we're gonna handle it just fine. So essentially by removing the edges here first, where it's sort of easy to handle the water, we can slowly narrow it in towards the middle. Right, because now that this can't flow in from the edges, I can then cut it off here. So now we have this area isolated. Making it real easy to simply move away all the water. Then we go from here. I go 1. Did that really... Okay. We'll try this again. Would you look at that? A piece of candy. Let's just get some night vision going. Nice, now we can see. Right, all of that we don't want. We don't care about it. That's just a bat. Okay. We do have a single sponge there. Nice. pretty good way of moving this down. And the final piece can go there. So we're gonna go dry up our sponges a little for the last time, hopefully. Run the machine once or twice just to make sure that there aren't any water that is immediately gonna be in the way. I'd really rather you didn't, skeleton. Skeleton is still likely there. Bye. Last bit of water. So they're gonna be tactical about this with the sponges. Even if it is the last, then I'd rather have a bunch of dry sponges than a lot of wetness. Oh. Okay. Are we done with the water now? I think we might be. At least for this part here. So let's just fly over, because I remember something about a pool here that wasn't too deep, so it's not too terrible to work with. Especially when you can like reach both sides at once. Just gonna cut off the water here. Did that do the trick? It did. Wonderful. Oh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. Ah, damn. I thought that was more for a second. That looks good. I don't understand why this one in particular loses its TNT every time. But it is pretty annoying that whenever I turn that one off, it drops its TNT completely. I suppose I'll flick all of this in there. We'll come back if I need the sponges. TNT. And a couple blocks. Let's just grab this. Any walls we might have to make, we can gather the blocks for while doing it. Hey chat, welcome. This is a single player world. So there's no Ethernet for it or no server for it, but you're more than welcome to stick around and just be here while we play. I'm currently playing hardcore, and we are working on our biggest project yet. So it's not necessarily super exciting, but it gives me plenty of time to oh shit. Now that it's gonna bother me for a long time. Why was that even there? For that to catch on to? Well, let's fix up the water first, I suppose. Then the machine, and then we do the rest. Or then we try and run it again. Fixed. Now let's glide over here. Remove that. This. Hopefully catch this. Nice. Catch this. No, probably not. We'll pick that up later then. Alright, well. That's a ball buster, but hey, we have the... except for the minecarts, I suppose. I'm pretty sure we have a few of those left down here. Do I have the required block to recreate this? Okay, so slime is needed. Let's just chuck that in here. Okay, we have enough walls for sure. We have enough redstone. Those didn't blow up. That one of those blew up. They're so sticky. Plenty of sticky. Observers. I should have enough. None of those blew up. That's there. We have that. Yeah, good. Worst case scenario, we fly back and fix it. Alright, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's wrong. Why is that not on the line it's supposed to be? All the redstone is good up here. Yeah, nice. Grab one of those. Flick, flick. Oh no, I was actually missing one observer. We're running out of our fireworks, but we're still plenty in that. Lights are doing alright. We fix, 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 fix. All of that is fixed pretty perfectly. Get in the coral. Sticky pistons. Some more slime. In the big L shape. Observers. Oh. Let's just make absolutely sure that doesn't happen again. Place an observer back on these. And go. And we're just going to be following along here on the edge. Bit of water. Well, luckily there should be plenty of blocks to fix that down there. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Grab a few diamonds. We like those. And if I place that in here, there's a good chance that this won't be an issue again. Don't quite know why this just plainly survived, but I'll take care of it, I suppose. Oh, a bit of water. a lot of water has escaped from here, it would seem. And I need a lot of blocks to fix that. Let's try and see if that's enough. There's a really solid chance that it's not going to be, but hey. Fix with that water. Oh, hello. Oh. And we have a hole into here. And I'm out of blocks. I kind of really want to see if I can get this. And get away alive. And we're gonna turn off the machine here. So it doesn't return. Quite a lot of water is coming out there, which is okay. I can deal with that. Bit of water here. Oh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. And we have exposed into this cave down here. The water there does... Oh, a piece of candy. The water here does bug me a little bit, since it's probably going to come down there and touch some lava, which I really hate to see, but... let's also just switch out for night vision bot so I can see what's going on. We're likely going to have to fix this particular spot a lot of times, but I'd rather fix it than move the wall back. That's for sure. I should take care of all of this. How about up here now? Okay. That should take care of all of that. Now it's all of this wall over here. That is an issue. I suppose I could push it back every time it touches, but... like this. That should deal with that water. Oh wow, it really broke a lot of this here. Hmm. Hmm. I think I am gonna call it for today as soon as we're out of all of our disposable blocks here. And I think tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and switch this out with obsidian since we have a surplus of it, and that won't blow up, right? So that all of this will stay intact. But pretty good progress. We broke through a lot of this. Oh, diamonds. Which is something you'd like to see, right? Constant progress. So, the hole has gotten quite a bit deeper. We've removed quite a bit of water today. We're still going to have to remove quite a bit more, it would seem. But it's a good spot to end it on. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Cheerio, and Joe out.